Greetings, family. What's going on? This is Kemetic Yogi, and I am coming to you live from the farm. And as you can see, I got some of my babies back here with me, and they doing just fine, right? You see them? They doing just fine. Them greens, they taste delicious too. Um, Basically, I'm here because it's been a few days since I reported to you all, and just wanted you all to know that I broke my water fast on day 9, and so I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling superb, fantastic. It's such a beautiful day out here. Like honestly, like I couldn't ask for a better day. The sun is shining. It's about 68 degrees. I feel good. I just had a beautiful kale salad for lunch, and I'm about to get out here and go do my thing, do some weeding. Just got the chicken coop together. But I just want to let y'all know that on day 9, right after the new moon, my body told me that it was gonna be time. This sun is in my eyes, so but I don't mind it. So I hope I don't look crazy. But day 9 was the day that my fast would end, and so I followed my body. I had dipped under the 130-pound mark by then, and I was starting to feel a little weak. I definitely felt my liver detoxing. On day 5, I got some coconut water with my cistern. It was, um, feeling a little weak because I came out here to the farm. It was last Tuesday, and I worked winterizing the chicken coop. But everything was good. It was peace. I left here and I got some coconuts from the farmer's market. Drank some coconut water, which was quite delicious. Um, and um, and then went home and got some rest, honestly. And so I woke up on 12/12, which was day 6. It was Wednesday, last Wednesday, and and I was feeling a little uncomfortable in my back. My back has started to become very sore. And so I made it through my 7 a.m. class. It was unbelievable with the cistern. And then I had lunch with another sister and her babies who came over and spent the day with me. And it was absolutely amazing. The vibration, the energy. I played with a 4-year-old most of the afternoon. It was just very, believe it or not, I had to take a few breaks to catch my breath. He was definitely outwinding me, but I was still in the running. And so after lunch and after they left, I had a 7 p.m. class, and by my 7 p.m. yoga class, my back has started paining me quite a bit, and so afterwards, I decided to go to sleep, and once my students left, and so when I went to sleep, I was awakened on Thursday, which was day 8 or 7, pardon me, and I had excruciating back pains. It was like 3 a.m. And so I decided to try to do some research because I was really nervous. Was questioning whether I had gone overboard and whether I pushed my body too far because I'm constantly detoxing all the time, and at least 3 times a year I'm doing colonic series, 2 to 3 times a year. And it was twice last year. And I'm very familiar bi-weekly with my enema bag, if not weekly, and I try to get 1 day of fasting in a week, and so I'm pretty intense with my regimen. And so I was wondering had I pushed it too far, and so I was quite nervous. The pain was excruciating, but after researching, I found that it's a common symptom of water fasting, and so I had to administer an emergency enema to relieve some of the tension, and most of it was gas that was building up inside of my intestines, and my liver was depositing toxins at a high rate into my intestines, and so because I didn't really have too much fat to burn, and my body had already started breaking down muscle, and so at that point, after the enema, I felt such relief. as you could imagine. And so I was able to sleep, which was good. I was able to sleep, and then I woke up on day 8, which was that last Friday, and at that point I was feeling I was kind of very mellow. My energy levels had dropped. I was very high energy most of the fast, to be honest, very high energy, and by day 8, I believe it was the new moon, and so I was just really low energy, and I had to prepare food because I had an event to go to on day 9. It was an event called Heart, which was a free health screenings for artists around the city of Atlanta. And so I was doing a yoga demonstration, and I prepared a mucus busting soup. And so I was preparing the soup most of the night, and then in fast and in prayer, and then so the next day when I went to the event, I found that I was very high spiritually. I had a spiritual high that was very intense, and my body had begun for the first time communicating that I had lost fire for the fast. That's the best way that I could put it. That most of the fast, I had this burning fire of desire to continue and to I was very connected to it, in my heart, in my mind, and in my spirit. But by day 9, those bonds had begun to unravel, and my body and my spirit began to communicate to me that it was time for me to start rebuilding, and that my body had got what it needed. And I was very, at first to be honest, I was trying to get caught up on the number, and get caught up on the 14. But then I remembered what I had said to myself, even to you all on the first video, which is I'm going to follow my body. I'm going to follow my body and do what I need to do. This is my first water fast. I don't have much experience with it, so I'm just going to just honor my body and honor what I feel. And so I did that, and I was very grateful to do that because, to be honest, the way I feel right now is very awesome and incredible, and I wouldn't give that back. And I didn't want to add on to this feeling any feelings of regret or failure, when in fact, I had never in my life imagined that I can go 9 days without food and be alive. That's what they told us in school. You can go for a few days without water, and then maybe a week without food before being on the brink of your deathbed. And so I know for a fact that that's a lie. And I was speaking to a sister today, and I was just on a survival tip. I know that if everything came down to it, I know I could at least make it 2 weeks without food before hitting a critical level, if I had to. And that's a very empowering feeling to know the threshold, the limits that your body has, and not necessarily listen to anybody tell you what you can or what you can or what your body can't do. And so, that made me feel good. It made me feel good to know, because I remember growing up and, my mom skipping meals and me feeling like, nah, ma, But now as an adult, and I think of myself being a Baba, I know that if it came to it, I could not eat for days just to make sure that my family ate. And that, just that thought alone is very empowering to me, to know that I could still do it. And because my life continued, the first 3 days was low key, but pretty much my life had continued um, as it was. I was out here working, and I was making food and doing events and interacting with people. And so, while I wasn't running and doing my normal activity like I do, um, this little bird is beautiful. I was actually definitely still engaged in life. I wasn't bedridden, and so that was refreshing. Um, I am looking forward to my next fast, and looking forward to, um, you know, being able to assist other people in this process who want to restore faith in themselves and want to eliminate toxins and wastes and negative emotions and fears that they've been storing up over these years because of the lies that we've been told. My sister Lillian Blades is still going strong. Today's number 13. She has lost over 20 pounds, and she is determined to make it today number 21. And so I continue to support her, continue to be there for her, continue to encourage her. And so I thank you all, and thank you all for your support, because definitely throughout this process, the love and the support that I received was immensely supportive and immensely rejuvenating. I definitely, thrived off of it during this fast because I didn't have food. And honestly, that was my spiritual food. So I thank you all for the love and support. And I made it to day 9, and I'm still here. I didn't eat food for 9 days, only water, and I'm still here. And I'm even more invigorated than I was before. And as I gain this weight back, because honestly, I know I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but I dipped under 130, and in the past 5 days, I have been able to gain weight back, and I think I might be up to 7 or 8 pounds, right, into it, because I've been doing a lot of green smoothies and things like that, and just introduced some salad today. So we'll see. I'm building on a good foundation right now, and I'm looking forward to an amazing next couple months. This is going to be totally transformative. My DVD's coming out. My home temple is going to be turned into a retreat space. The love is coming. The healing is coming. The healing is here. The gates are open. Walk through. Walk through. Mad love to all of y'all. I'll speak to y'all soon. Peace.